That's all it takes in WWE. 3 weeks after a superstar retires and the world moves on, storylines change, crowds shift their cheers, and the spotlight finds the next rising star. No one stops to look back. No one remembers who carried the past. And John Cena knows this, not hypothetically, not as a talking point. He's lived it, felt it, accepted it. In this documentary, we dive deep into the raw, unfiltered truth behind Cena's retirement. The moments he cherishes, the fears he faced, the sacrifices he made, and the painful reality of being forgotten, not because of lack of talent, but because WWE moves faster than anyone can catch. Stay till the end. By the last frame, you'll see why this story isn't just about wrestling. It's about life, purpose, and the relentless march of time. John Cena doesn't frame this as sadness or complaint. It's a fact. The WWE machine moves relentlessly forward. If you're not on TV, they move on, he admits plainly. The Royal Rumble comes. Wrestlemania looms. New faces, new storylines, new heroes. 3 weeks after retirement announcement, the world doesn't pause. Cena reflects on this not with bitterness, but with stark realism. That's not to say what I did was meaningless, he explains. I lived the moments. They were great. But people move on. This is the cruel, unspoken truth for every performer who dedicates years, decades to the squared circle. The applause fades, cameras turn away, and the cheers belong to the next icon. Relevance is fleeting, even for the greatest. For Cena, this reality was never abstract. He watched it unfold around him. He understood that a superstar's legacy is not measured by memory. It's measured by timing, positioning, and the ever-changing priorities of a global entertainment giant. Being on top isn't enough. Staying relevant while protecting your body, your health, and your future is a balancing act few can master. Cena explains the real danger of stepping away. What happens if you leave and people stop caring? Imagine grinding for years, fighting through pain, earning every spotlight, and then voluntarily stepping back for months. Not for injury, not for storyline development, but for something that won't see the light of day for another year and a half. By the time you return, you risk everything. Can your ring work remain polished? Will fans still connect with your presence? Do you still feel the pulse of a business that never slows down? It's a high-stakes gamble. Cena calls it getting in your own way, a trap many wrestlers fall into without even realizing it. The reality is harsh. Even legends are vulnerable to the speed of the WWE machine. Between 2015 and 2017, Cena found himself at a pivotal crossroads. The years had taken a toll. His body was banged up. Age was an undeniable factor. For 15 years, Cena ran at the front, leading the charge, carrying the brand. But WWE operates on cycles. For the first time, the company had ready talent on deck. Their new roster was prepared to take the reins. Cena could finally step back without threatening the product. They were like, "We got folks. Go do your thing," he recalls. This wasn't rejection, it was timing. A perfectly aligned moment where his passion reignited, not through pressure but through opportunity. Cena describes it as a happy accident, one that allowed him to explore his life beyond wrestling while trusting the machine to continue. Gratitude is a recurring theme. Even in retirement, Cena's approach is measured, intentional, and reflective. He didn't leave in anger. He left in alignment with both his career and his body. For fans, retirement might seem like a choice. But Cena's truth reveals a deeper complexity. Control is an illusion. I don't control if the phone rings. I don't control casting decisions. I don't control opportunities, he admits. What he does control is effort. When someone bets on him, he gives everything back: heart, soul, and unmatched professionalism. Every performance is a wager, every match a testament to his dedication. Even if a critic thinks, "Not my cup of tea," Cena wants the assurance that he gave his all. This mindset underlines a universal lesson. Even legends face a world that moves faster than they do. Relevance isn't guaranteed. It must be earned continuously. Cena recognizes mortality, not physical death, but career mortality. The day comes when the audience moves on, opportunities wane, and the shining spotlight of adoration dims. Yet his resolve remains unwavering. Never phone it in, never compromise the effort. Retirement isn't just an endpoint. For Cena, it's a transition, a moment of self-assessment. When my time is up, it's over. I'll live whatever comes next, he says. This honesty is rare in WWE. Most superstars cling to nostalgia or cling to fan affection. Cena confronts the reality head-on. Life beyond wrestling is unknown, but it's inevitable, and it's in this transition that he explores purpose. Not fame, not glory, but connection, meaning, a chance to live fully and intentionally outside the arena's glare. His philosophy is simple: give everything while you're in the ring, then carry that same energy into the next chapter. Purpose transcends the applause. Cena's post-WWE life is not about retirement, it's about exploration. He talks about music, which he never had time for as a kid: reading, a newfound passion: cars, long drives, and the freedom of the open road relationships he missed while chasing the WWE dream, experiencing cities like Tokyo, not just as an arena visitor, but as a traveler. This desire to explore reflects his curiosity about life. Even a man who has traveled the world 12 times with WWE admits he's seen only arenas, hotel bars, and airports. Cena wants more: real experiences, real connections. This mindset fuels not just his personal growth, but also his perspective on wrestling. It's a chapter, not the whole story. Even in retirement, Cena's curiosity is unyielding. He refuses to stagnate. "I never want to wake up and feel life is dragging. There's always something to do," he says. This restless drive explains his continued relevance, not because he's seeking fame, but because he's actively shaping meaning, both on screen and off. Would he continue to tell stories for money? Absolutely. But it's not about income. It's about the craft, the passion, and the opportunity to leave a mark without losing himself. Here's the heartbreaking truth Cena exposes. Relevance in WWE is temporary. Legacy is fragile. Audience attention is fleeting. Even the most decorated, beloved superstars risk being forgotten. For Cena, this reality is humbling. He acknowledges. It's not bitterness, it's truth. And confronting it requires maturity, reflection, and honesty, the very qualities that have kept him a respected figure in wrestling long after he's gone from TV. What can fans and aspiring wrestlers learn from Cena's reflections? Effort over expectation. Give everything, regardless of immediate recognition. Adaptability. Accept the machine moves faster than you. Curiosity. Explore life outside the ring. Growth never stops. Purpose-driven action. Fame fades. Impact remains. Cena's philosophy is not just about wrestling, it's about life itself. How you handle success, failure, and the inevitable fade defines more than a career. It defines a legacy. So, what do you think? Should WWE honor its legends more carefully, or is moving on part of the entertainment machine? Is retirement the end, or just the beginning of a new chapter of usefulness and purpose? Comment below, debate, share your opinions, because eventually every superstar, and maybe even every fan, faces this reality. So what do you think? Should WWE honor its legends more carefully, or is moving on part of the entertainment machine? Is retirement the end, or just the beginning of a new chapter of usefulness and purpose? Comment below, debate, share your opinions, because eventually every superstar, and maybe even every fan, faces this reality.